Hi everybody, it's Gemma. Welcome back to Pampered Wolf and welcome to October Faves and Fails video. We are almost at the end of November. I might be a smidge late doing this video, to be fair. I wasn't actually going to do an October Faves and Fails because I actually thought during the month of October I didn't buy masses. I was very organised, I bought what I needed and I tried to not buy anything else. However, when I've put it all in front of me, it is actually quite a lot, so I thought I'd make this video anyway. So we're going to do it exactly the same as normal. So we are going to do any news, we are going to do any changes in my opinions for the month of October, and we're also going to do my fails and my favourites. None of my favourites or fails will be items that I have already reviewed on my channel. If you want to know my opinions on those, you will have to go and watch the videos. So these are all the opinions on products that I have bought that I haven't reviewed on YouTube. So let's get straight into it. We're going to go straight into news. So before I crack on with the news, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel and click on that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I upload on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 PM London time, and I am also on Instagram. If you want to follow me on there, it's at Pampered Wolf, all lowercase, no spaces. So let's crack on with the first news item. And I would just like to mention that the Pampered Wolf makeup bags that were in the announcement video, if you haven't seen that video already, I will link it up here for you and also in the description box so you can watch that a little bit later on. But we announced that we were launching brand new merchandise, and these are our brand new makeup bags. If you are wanting to get these delivered by Christmas, the cutoff date is Friday the 22nd of November, which is tomorrow. And that doesn't mean that these are guaranteed to be delivered by Christmas. We're really cutting it fine, but I would guess that if you order them by tomorrow, which is the 22nd of November, you have a good chance of getting these by Christmas. So if you want to get these as little gifts for anybody, you really need to be placing your order by tomorrow. Don't forget to use the code WOLFPACK in the promo code box at checkout and you will get 15% off all the items in your basket, not just the makeup bags, absolutely every piece of merch. And that brings me on to the next piece of news. Congratulations to Candice Williams, who is the winner of the merchandise competition. You can now pick any item of merchandise that you like. Please contact me via Instagram through the direct message function and let me know what item of merchandise you would like, the size that you want it in, the colour that you want it in, and your address details as well, please. And I will get that piece of merchandise out to you as soon as I hear from you. Hopefully you will get it in time for Christmas. Okay, so apologies, I was getting a really bad headache and I realised that the reason for that headache was I had my lights on far too bright and it was just making me squint. Just a little bit. Anyway, if I've been blinding you for the last 5 minutes, I do apologise. They are now turned down, everything is much calmer, and we can resume. The next piece of news and the final piece of news in this segment is from WILLOWBERRY. Now, if you haven't seen my mum's full skincare routine, I will link it in the description box below. This product features in my mum's full skincare routine. It is one of her all-time favourite cleansing balms. This is from WILLOWBERRY. It's the Nutrient Boost Cleansing Balm. I'm not actually going to show you the actual product because you can go and have a look at my mum's skincare routine for that, and this one is brand new and winging its way to my mum for Christmas, and now she knows about it and I've spoiled the surprise. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that if you were scanning a page for this item, it has had a rebrand, so it doesn't look the same as it did before. It's now a beautiful peachy pink colour in a black bottle with a beautiful sage green at the bottom. A little mint green, maybe not sage green. In between sage and mint green. I don't know why I'm talking about the colours. Anyway, they've had a rebrand so it does look different. It's a beautiful product, it's a really nice present and it lasts for absolutely ages. I think my mum's one that she had right at the very beginning, she's almost run out of and she's had it for ages. So this is the replacement little present, little filler present for Christmas. Okay, so moving on to changes in opinion, and this is the only product that's featuring in this category. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is not an affordable brand. This is really expensive, and you need to have tried this before you buy it because this is not going to suit everybody's skin, and that's why it's featuring in this segment. So I have never actually reviewed all of Charlotte Tilbury's skincare products. but I have mentioned this, I believe, in the full face of Charlotte Tilbury, where I mentioned, which was true at the time, this was far too heavy for my skin. It sent me out in skin congestion because it was just too nourishing and too rich for my skin at the time. But now I've been using tretinoin. If I ever overdo my tretinoin or if I overdo an acid peel, the day after, this is the cream that I always reach for. It is super nourishing, super rich. It is quite a heavy cream, but if you have dry skin, it doesn't feel heavy. This will only feel heavy on your skin if you have an oilier complexion, maybe a combi skin. It might feel heavier in those oilier areas, but I don't find this feels heavy on my skin anymore, which I guess it's just because I need that extra hydration and nourishment at this moment in time. This is actually the 15ml version of the cream, which I got in a trilogy of products. I've used about half of it in 6 months, but I don't apply this all over my face. I apply it when and where I need it. So this has lasted me an incredibly long time, and I just wanted to let you know that my skin can now handle this product. So if you are using tretinoin and you can afford to push the boat out and get a really fantastic nourishing cream, then this is the one that I would go for. Okay, let's go into the fails, and this is the part that I really don't like because it's being seriously negative, and I don't like being seriously negative anyway. Luckily for me, there is only one fail in this video, and that comes from Temple Spa, and this really hurts me because I love Temple Spa products, and there are other creams available from Temple Spa that do absolutely amazing jobs. This one just isn't for me, and it's a personal preference thing. So this is the Skin Truffle Total Facial Radiance with pure gold, truffles and diamonds, and they do not lie. This is a beautiful cream, again, really nourishing and rich. It's actually not as thick as the Charlotte Tilbury cream by any means, but it's a beautiful, beautiful consistency. Now, you wouldn't notice in normal lighting. In fact, I don't think you're even going to notice in the studio lighting. This is supposed to add a touch of radiance to your skin. When I go out in daylight, if I've got this on, I actually look like I am a character in Twilight and I've just gone out in the sun for the first time. This is seriously, seriously sparkly. And if you don't like sparkles, then this product is not going to be for you. It is very, very twinkly, shall we say. For me, now I have this product, I will just use it on my body because I think maybe having a little bit of a sparkle on the body when I'm going out might be quite nice. Anyway, this is fine if you are putting makeup on top of it. You can't really see the sparkles through it, but if you are just putting moisturiser on and you want to be out the door, I definitely wouldn't be recommending this one. I don't know if this one's actually a bad batch or whether I've just got the end of the barrel where all the sparkles are, but you can't see the sparkle when you're actually putting on the product, but when you've got it on, it is seriously, seriously sparkly when you go in natural daylight. So I love Temple Spa products. I think they're absolutely amazing and definitely worth checking out, but this is one that I will only use on my body in the future. Now let's move on to the really good stuff that I really, really like. So the first product I want to mention in my faves is the Trinny London Miracle Blur. Now this sells out constantly on her website, but it is now, I have been informed, back in stock. It's a really nice consistency, very soft and silicone-like without it being hard to blend, and you would put this on anything that needs to be blurred out, so any large pores, but mainly any fine lines or wrinkles that you would like to blur out. This is a wrinkle filler, and everyone goes absolutely mad for this stuff. Now, like I said, I don't really have a need on my skin, and my mum doesn't have a lot of lip wrinkles. In fact, I don't think she has any at all, so this really isn't going to benefit her either. But anybody that does have quite a lot of lines around the eye area or any above the lips, you will love this. Put it on before you do your makeup, or you can even apply this throughout the day if you just want to blur those. They fill the wrinkles in, they just blur the wrinkles out. It's an amazing, amazing product. It is £26 for this little tub, so it is quite expensive, but this is going to last you quite a long time, and you can carry it around in your handbag and keep redoing it throughout the day. Really great product, and I wanted to give it a mention because even though I don't use it, I've used it on others, and it's amazing. Okay, moving on to the next product that I want to mention. Now, I actually have already mentioned this in several videos already. If you haven't seen my Tretinoin for Beginners video or my Tretinoin skincare routine video, I highly recommend going and seeing those. I get so many compliments over on Instagram about how flawless foundation is making my skin look. It is not the foundation that is making my skin look flawless. It is the Tretinoin that I have been using for the last 6 months. I cannot rave about this product enough. £22.50 a month I pay, and I am paying for this now. They did gift it me for 6 months, but I have started to pay for this now, and I will continue to pay for this until the end of time. This has been the most amazing product, and I wanted to give it a mention. So the company that I actually get my Tretinoin from is DERMATICA. Some people will not be able to get DERMATICA, but there will be another company that does very similar things to DERMATICA in whichever country you live in. You may find that you can get this cheaper if you just go to a chemist, so definitely shop around. But in the UK, because Tretinoin is a prescription medication, this is where I get it from. It's an absolutely fantastic company. Can't rave about it enough, and I wanted to give it a mention in this video. Okay, so moving on to the next fave. This is a bit of a weird one because I don't usually talk about feet or even body products on my channel, but I am going to today because this is absolutely fantastic. I've been using this now for around about 9 months. This is the best product for cracked, dry skin on the feet that I have ever used in my life, and I have used quite a few of them. I've used those products, those acid products that you wear for a couple of hours and then all your skin falls off your feet. Absolutely vile, by the way. I think I've got a review on that as well. But this is absolutely amazing, and I am down to the dregs of this bottle. I really need to buy some more. So I use this every single day. I say this is great for people with dry, cracked skin on their feet. This is also great for anybody who doesn't have dry, cracked skin on their feet. I no longer have dry, cracked skin on my feet. That's really difficult to say, by the way. I may have got it wrong a couple of times before. Anyway, this is great for anybody who doesn't have those problems, just to keep your feet really, really soft and beautiful, and it's absolutely amazing. Cannot rave about it enough. Amazing, amazing product. I put a pea-size amount on each foot every single morning, and then put my socks on and get out the door to take the kids to school. I probably scrub the hard skin off my feet, which I have none, so I'm just literally just scrubbing skin off my feet probably once every 2 weeks, and I'm applying this every single day. This lasts me around about 3 months, so 1 tub, 3 months, and it costs around about £5.99 in the UK, and you can also buy this on Amazon. Really, really great product, and I have beautiful feet, which I'm now not going to be showing off for a good 6 months until the weather changes. But anyway, at least I know about it. I have beautiful feet. Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me to do hair care products on my channel. I know absolutely zero about hair, by the way. Nothing at all, but I know what works for me. So this is a product that I've been using recently, and you will probably notice I have not got it in today. I washed my hair last night. I am not one of those people that washes their hair daily. I don't think it's great for your hair. I know a lot of people, that ekes them out a little bit, but I am not a daily hair washer. However, this is great for anybody who does wash their hair daily or doesn't wash their hair daily, and it's a dry shampoo. This is the Batiste Instant Hair Refresh Dry Shampoo Plus. But the one that I really like, because I've tried them all by Batiste and I've got differing results from all of them, is the Show-Stopping Heavenly Volume. Now you can see I don't have it in today because my hair's quite flat. I do have very, very thin hair and there's not much of it. So to make my hair look a lot fuller, I use this. Now I use this when my hair is completely clean, or I can use this, which will also make my hair look clean, if my hair isn't so clean. If I'm having one of those lazy days and somebody comes to the door and I go, oh no, quick, get the dry shampoo. Anyway, I didn't like this at first. I want to tell you of my experience. Really didn't like this. This is not one of those products like other dry shampoos that you can run your fingers through your hair once the product is in. Because this is a volumizing one, it does stick to the root of your hair. Now, the reason I didn't like it right at the very beginning is, one, I couldn't run my fingers through my hair, and I put too much of the product in, so my hair felt really bitty and powdery. Didn't look bitty and powdery, but it felt bitty and powdery, and I didn't like that. I've now mastered this. You only need to apply a very, very small amount, and you only apply it at the root. So I lift a little bit of my hair up and I'll just go. So if I have really clean hair when I'm doing this, I will apply a very, very small amount at the root and just where I want to add that little bit of volume. If I don't have very clean hair, I will apply a smidge more, but only a very, very little bit more, because you apply too much of this product and you won't like how your hair feels. I would never apply this product and then not wash my hair at the end of the day. So I always like to get this out of my hair at the end of the day. If you're not wanting that sort of product, then this one probably won't be for you. But there was a picture that I posted on Instagram quite recently that got so many comments, and the comments were really about my hair and how rock chick it looked and how voluminous it looked, and everybody absolutely loved it. And it was down to this product. So if you are after really voluminous hair, but you don't want to run your fingers through your hair all day, then this one might be the one for you. Absolutely great product. I use it all the time. The final product in the faves category and in this entire video is an eyeshadow palette that I've been using loads recently, and it's the one that I have on today. Such a beautiful palette, it's just I've not had chance to actually review this in a video, and I've now had it for quite a long time. This is the brand new palette from Laura Mercier, and it is her Parisian Nudes palette. This is so beautiful. This is one of my mum's favorites. As soon as she saw this palette, she was like, oh, please put some of that on me. I love those shades. Aren't they gorgeous? And yes, they are. My favorite one in the entire palette has to be this greeny petrol-y shade here. There's hints of purple in here, there's hints of brown, there's hints of green. I have it on my lids at the moment. Depending on what light you're in, depends on how this looks. It is stunning, but again, rather pricey. This is £45 for this palette. I've got the navy blue in the crease today, and also this shade here, and as my transition shade I have this sort of mauvey, purpley lilac shade in the crease. Just those three shades, and I absolutely love the look today. Also love these golds. I just think they're universal, both of these golds. And there's loads of mattes to work with in this palette as well. So again, universal, will suit all ages. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you now have an insight of the products that I use off camera as well as the products that I use on camera. These are the products that I would have loved to have done a full-blown review on in the month of October, but I just didn't have the time. There will be a November faves and fails video to follow rather soon, actually, because we're almost in December already, so that will be coming up rather soon. I really need to get my acting gear. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. There is a watermark in this corner. If you click on it, it will take you through to my homepage where you can subscribe. I am also on Instagram if you want to follow me on there. It's at Pampered Wolf, all lowercase, no spaces. Hope you've enjoyed this video and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.